Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers. Today is another edition of Ask CCH. Let's get started. Embrace the power of the doodle. So I promised some players that I would actually cover their little submission for Boss Week. So let me start covering those. Let me see. Midori. Okay. Okay. So the first one is by Midori Guranu. Okay, so here it is. Henry Doodleman or Mr. Doodleman. Henry is a professional artist with the fighting side. He defeats all of his enemies with art power. When he was younger, he would offer many game makers his art, but they rejected him because he was only 8. One person accepted to see how bad it was, but turned out to be the best artwork ever. Soon all wanted his work, but he rejected them because of them thinking in the past that he was bad. Then one night, while experimenting with paint and science, he created a special kind of paint. Whatever he drew came to life, so he painted minions to destroy all of his enemies. Now he's the most wanted in Doodle Club and Chroma Club for the crimes that he's caused. His label is, quote, must be banned at sight, end quote. Henry has gone insane, hurting professional artists, stealing their abilities, quoted. Okay. And it says Henry Doodleman is a hard boss with his ability of his paintings that can be drawn to life. As they say, you must beat fire with fire. Before you battle him, Doodle Club Helper will give you a special magical paintbrush lance with the same paint gel Henry uses that GCH was able to sneak from him. When you fight him, you will have 30 seconds to draw what is instructed to you. The attack it deals will be based on how good it looks. Once you defeat him, he'll lose his power and a light beam will transform him back into an innocent artist. He'll thank you for bringing him back and walk off to tell everyone he has changed. I like the idea. I think it can be a foundation for some of the other concepts, and so I really think that I think it would be cool if, he can draw enemies that kind of attack you when you come and face them. So I'm going to go ahead and approve this. That's awesome. I really like it. Now let's move on to the next thing. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the next thing, and the next one is it's going to be for Donnie Fangirls. So Donnie Fangirl. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of these. Okay, and this one is Slash, and it came from a huge rock that exploded. This boss does not have any emotions. Like a rock, he keeps a straight face. He does not care about anything. You have to defeat him with the marker that you have to find and color him till he's all covered in marker. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it. Thank you. And okay, now let's move on to the next one. Multi-fan lover. Multi-fan. Okay, so let's see this one. Color Lizard, named by the colors on his tail. Color Lizard used to have 5 colors on his tail, but then faded away, they faded away suddenly. That made him paranoid, and now he slashes stuff with his tail, knocking down trees. When you beat him, he drops one of the 5 colors on his tail. You have to use the rainbow marker to color his tail, but Color Lizard will run around. Once in a while, he'll stop, and that'll be your chance to color him. The more you color him, the faster he runs, and the harder it is to keep track of him. You'll win once you completely color his tail. Color him 5 times. I think that's cool. I think it would also be cool if we just have lizards that you can color in general. So I'm going to go ahead and approve this. Like the idea. And let's go on to the next person, which will be Godzilla. Okay, Godzilla 1944 is back a game. Okay, so let's see what was submitted here. Okay, Vanquizer. Okay, and personality, rough backstory was created in a lab, and he's a hybrid of a T-Rex, Stegosaur, leopard, crab, and a dragonfish. The beast has 7,000 health to defeat him. Use Crimson Red when you get from the red Spinosaurus boss. Mix it with blue and you get a magical wand to defeat Vanquisher with it, but it'll take a while. Watch out for his tail, mouth, and pinchers. I think it's good. I wish the gel stuff was more clear, but I really like the idea of blending some dinosaurs together to have some of those characters, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it. So yeah, these are nice submissions. I'm happy that there's some really cool ideas there. Um, okay, so now let's go to fandom trash can. Hang on, fandom trash. I don't know. I guess it's not here. Um, okay, so we'll move on to the next one. Finally, by Coco Bliss. Hang on, Coco Bliss. Okay, so I'm gonna check this out. Her name is Disarray, Disorder, Confusion, Mess, Chaos, Crazy. You probably get the point. Disarray is mischievous and has been stealing and hoarding some of the most beautiful colors in the virtual world. She puts them in her cave and guards it. Disarray comes from a long line of Octoclan. Chaotic creatures they are. Her mother gave Disarray her crown, which allows her to steal colors. She's following in her footsteps of her family so that one day she'll take all of the colors in the world. Use black gel to cover and destroy her crown. By the way, Disarray is fast. DCH, I really wanted you to pick out the color the player will get after defeating this boss, or maybe something to defeat another boss. So I really like the idea of covering the crown with black to remove her powers. So I'm going to go ahead and improve this. Cool, I like the idea. So, okay, and then finally I think there was Art Girl. So let me get to that. Let me cover Art Girl. Okay, Art Girl loves art, the DCH. So this one was Princess Strawberry. Princess Strawberry was nice girl. Till her mom died, so she became bad. So she threw deadly strawberry at people because she tried to get her mom back. She has strawberries. She throws them at you when you get, and when you get them, they fall on the ground. You pick them up and they go into your marker. She has 1,735 health. You have 879, and she drops a red gel. You kill her. Okay, so I think that's interesting that she maybe throws strawberry gel and you pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and approve it. And that strawberry gel can give you gel colors or gel markers or something else like that. So that's cool. So I think that's it for now in terms of checking out some of the more or some of the submissions for Boss Week. Remember, Boss Week lasts until the end of Saturday night, so I hope to see more cool submissions. Okay, now let's go on to Ask CCH. Hershey Husky asks, when do you think the transparent colors will come out? Also love this game. Well, thanks for loving the game. And the transparent colors, I think honestly, will not come out because we have a transparency tool now. So you buy the transparency tool and you can make any color that you already bought transparent. So I think that's better for now. Artsiana asks, when are you going to make the job for people to make the badge for Boss Week? Okay, I'll do it right after I release this game or, release this video, and we'll go from there. Stellar asks, what's your favorite feature on DC? My favorite feature are the clubs, especially running my own club. Dapper just says new ideas for CC. I think it's just referencing the picture that I posted. Donnie Fangirl asks, sorry about asking two questions, but can people really hack you on DC? People are always threatening to hack people, but can they really hack people? There are ways to hack, but guess what? If you see anyone that is saying they're going to hack people, let me know. I will ban them from DC because we have a zero tolerance policy on hacking. So if you see any issues, let me know and I'll take care of it. Crafting Pineapple says, why is everything made of circles for the virtual world? That's just because I think it's a cool style. MP, I can't even read this. Let me see. Okay, so it's Mermaid Pink. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's Mermaid Pink says, can you check out a few glitches on DC? Yeah, sure, I can consider that. Kit Kat Girl asks, what's your favorite best memory on DC? I would say my best memory would be some of the club meetings that I've had, which I really enjoyed a lot. Otter and Zootopia Lover asks, what gave you the idea to make Doodle Club and Chroma Club? I want to inspire people to do cool projects together. So that's really my goal with Chroma Club and Doodle Club. Darth Kalisa asks, what will the virtual world be like? Well, you saw a photo. If you check some of the videos on YouTube, you'll get a sense of exactly where I'm trying to go with the virtual world. Okay, so the next one is by Donnie Fangirl again, which is, why is DC the best thing ever? It's so awesome. Well, I'm really glad you like it. Thanks very much for the kind comments. And if you have any suggestions on ways to improve the virtual world or DC, let me know. And finally, hiya DC, hiya DCH. First off, can you give a shout out to my club, the Rebellion RP? Okay, shout out to the Rebellion RP club. Now for the real question. What is your favorite video game? Personally, my favorite is Pokemon. You can have more than one if you can't decide. Honestly, the new Chroma Club is my favorite video game. I know it needs to be a lot better, but that's the game that I really love. So I want to focus on that and make it something that I can share with a lot of people. So yeah, it's a little self-serving, but yeah, that's my favorite game right now. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thanks again for all of the questions, and embrace the power of the doodle. Take care.